Hello! You won't believe where I am today. I am in Derby, and that's not even the exciting part. The exciting part is that today I will meet Andi from All Put Together. And I'm sure that most of you already know her, but if you don't, make sure to check her out because she's amazing. She's vintage seller like me. She's a YouTuber. She's so lovely and fun, so I'm sure you will love her. It's taking me forever to get out of this parking spot, mall, whatever this place is. I'm in Derby city center. I think it's called the Derbyon, something like that. So I'm trying to see how I can get out of it. I need to go outside, and I saw on Google Maps that our meeting point is about 10 minutes away. I managed to get outside. So Andi is from the United States, Oregon, but she has family here in England, and now she's visiting. So we chose Derby because it's not too far from where I live in Sheffield, and it's not too far from where she's staying, and I heard that it's a good place for thrifting. So yeah, we'll see. I'm a little nervous because I can be a little awkward when I meet new people. Although I feel that I've known her for such a long time because I never miss one of her videos on YouTube. But yeah, I hope I won't be too awkward. So this was the first charity shop where we went. We started shopping straight away because there were quite a few shops in the area, and I didn't think at that moment to film just a short clip with her, just to introduce her to you, but you will see her later in the video. And anyway, I don't think it would have been appropriate to just put a camera in her face straight away.
You go straight for that one. I go straight for the wood.
Oh, look at this.
Hello. Oh, like these are always the best.
Oh, look at this.
And like you have to have that. That's like my giraffe. Like she has the boogly eyes on her. So I don't know. I mean, the heart wants what the heart wants, I guess.
For your fish here.
That is a very good fish.
I think it's copper.
It looks like it, yeah.
But it's so expensive.
It's very good.
So this antique shop was quite small, not what we were expecting. Maybe it's because we are used to those huge centers with multiple vendors, and this one was owned by a single vendor. At least that's what we thought. They had a lot of those Royal Crown Derby figurines, so many of them. I've never seen so many in a single place, and a lot of nice things, but a lot of them weren't priced. So yeah, a lot of them were priced, and the prices were quite high, at least in my opinion. So we didn't buy anything from this place. And the same thing applied to this second antique shop. This one seemed smaller than the other one, but it was stuffed. It had so many nice things, a lot of nice things, but again, they were a bit too pricey for our budgets. Andi was telling me that this type of watches sell really well in her booth, so that's really good to know. I will try to find them at car boot sales at better prices than this antique shop, or even at auctions. I saw them in bundles, so I will try to buy some next time.
Usher. She loves. And anytime I find anything Usher, I tend to pick it up for her. So I may have to buy this as a present for her.
Oh, look at this!
Oh, that's a good one. Oh my gosh, 100%.
Do you want it? I can let you have it if you want
Well,
it.
I mean, I would take it, but I feel like you grabbed it. Florals! First florals of the day, really, right? Yes. says made in Denmark, £3. I need to look it up, but very good mid-century. Really good.
So after that last charity shop, we drove about 20 minutes away from Derby city center, and we got to this antique center. This is one of those antique centers with many vendors, so we were quite happy with this place. We found a lot of nice things, and I forgot to film the outside of this building like I normally do, and I also forgot how it was called, so I'll just put it on the screen for you. We highly recommend this place, so if you're in the area, maybe you should check it out. We both loved this painting so much. It was so good, but sadly it was priced at about £450, something like that, which was way too much for our budget. Oh, it's so beautiful. I thought it was £10.
I know, I did too. And I was like, yes, someone's buying that.
No.
You're buying it. But
How much is it?
oh,
20, so that's not bad.
no. Piggy bank. That is wild.
I've never seen one of these hens before with the glass bottom and metal top, so I wonder if I should have bought it. What do you think? So I'm back home and I want to show you everything that I bought on that day with Andi. But before I do that, I would like to say a warm welcome to everyone that is on my channel for the first time. Those of you who came from Andi's channel, I hope you will like my content and I hope you will decide to stay. So the first thing that I bought is this lovely vase. It was made by Ainsley. Oh, it still has the price tag. I paid £5 for this. I thought it was a little much for a charity shop. They also had a very similar one, different shape, but the same pattern, also by Ainsley. So the pattern is called Cottage Blue. And that one was £4. But I didn't like that one as much as I liked this one. So I decided to buy this. I like the embossed details, the ruffled edge, this beautiful blue pattern, and there are also some embossed details at the base. What do you think of it? Would you have paid £5 for this? From a different shop, I bought 3 books. This is one of them. It's not very special, but you know that I always pick up nature books if they have beautiful illustrations in them. So this one actually has some beautiful illustrations and it seems very, very informative. There's something on every picture, some explanations. Oh, look at those butterflies. Did you see those? Oh, and the bees. Let me see if I can find the butterflies again. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is so nice, isn't it? And I paid £2.99, so £3 for this. And this is the second one. It's just a book about the oak tree. How much did I pay for this one? £2.99 as well. There's here in pencil. I also like the illustrations and I like oak trees, so I thought it was a nice book. There's everything about it, like how the leaves look, how the acorns look, how what kind of parasites it can have, and what kind of fungi can grow on it and under it. So yeah, I thought it was really interesting. And the third one is my favorite. It's this one about the British countryside. And I paid £4 for this one, £3.99. And you know that when I look at this kind of books, I don't buy them if they have real pictures. I like the hand-painted illustrations. This one has some of those as well, but it has a lot of this kind of illustrations as well. So as you can see, this is a painted illustration. Well, it's printed in this book, but it originally was painted, and this one are pictures, like photographs, but it has a lot of this kind of illustrations as well. So I think I like this mix of real and painted because while these are really pretty, these are really nice, the real photographs give you a better idea of what you can expect to see in nature. So yeah, I think it's a really nice book. And it's quite thick as well. It's quite a big book, this one. And at the same shop, I also found this. Well, Andi spotted it first, and she told me you should buy this for your unit. So this is like a stand for glasses, like a holder for them. I haven't tried putting a pair of glasses on it to see how it actually looks. Let me see if I can find a pair. Okay, I don't know where they are. I paid £2.99 for this and actually found one of these a few months ago, I think, and I haven't listed it. It's somewhere around here. I don't even know where I put it, so I will have 2. But this one looks like nicer quality. The wood feels nicer, feels heavier. I think, yeah, it's nicer. From a different shop, I bought this little jam pot. It has this little hole for the spoon, and it has the sweetest strawberry design. And there's a little strawberry on the lid as well. And I wasn't sure if I should buy it or not. And I eventually decided that I should buy it because I wanted to have some things to show you. I couldn't, I didn't want to come back home with a handful of things. I still don't think that there's a lot, but yeah. And this one was £4. That's why I wasn't sure if I should buy it, because you know that I don't like to spend a lot of at charity shops. So yeah, I don't regret it. I think it's really nice, and I think I would have been sad if I didn't buy it. And I also bought this little vase from the same shop. It has this fold here. It's like I think it's a it's in the glaze, so maybe something that happened in the kiln, but it was 50p. So I thought, you know what, if I just display it on, oh, it was originally £5, and then they reduced it to £1. There's a sticker which says 1, and then they reduced it to 50p. Yeah, I think when they priced it at 5, they didn't realize that it's not in great condition. So yeah, I think that if you just display it on this side, it looks really nice. I like this shape in vases. Well, this is quite small, but I think it would look lovely with like a single hydrangea flower in it, or just small flowers. And it was made by Dartmouth. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And I also bought this little painting. I don't think it's amazing, but it was just £1 and it's an original. So I thought for £1 I can't leave it. And from that same shop I bought the cutest, most adorable hedgehogs ever. Aren't they just so lovely? And the color and the shape of them. And there are two. And there's some felt on the bottom, which is always nice. And this one has a sticker, Year Designs England. So I had a look on Google and I find that they do this kind of pottery figurines, but they mostly make dragons. So yeah, I couldn't find these hedgehogs anywhere. I paid £3 for each of them, and I'm so happy that I found them. And I also bought this from the same shop. It's a footstool. It's actually just the base of a footstool. It needs upholstering. So this was Andi's influence. She said, oh, you should buy this if you have like a spare needle point that is not framed. You will also need some foam, and you will, so this part, so you can unscrew this, and then this part comes off and you can do the work, upholster it, and then you put it back on. And it's really nice. I mean, it's in great condition and I like the shape of the frame. But now I have another project and I actually don't have a spare needle point that is not framed. So I'll have to look for one. And I actually have a floral needle point that is framed, but it's quite large, so it didn't sell in my shop and it's been there for months. So I thought, you know what, I will just take it out of the frame and I will use that needle point for this. But I had a look at it and it's actually too large, so the florals go all the way you know, to the side, so it won't look that nice. It needs to be centered, so I'll have to look for another one. Oh, and I paid £5 for this. And I think this is pretty much everything that I bought from those charity shops in Derby city center. And then after that we went to that antique shop that you saw in the footage, and I bought a few things from there. One of them, and one of my favorites actually, is this cute owl. Look at that face. Have you seen anything like this before? I haven't seen an owl like this before, a brass owl like this, and it has these little legs and it's quite nice. I like the size of it and the look of it. It's very funny. And I paid £12.50 for it. I also bought this beautiful candelabra. I think it's silver plated and I like that it's not too crazy, too large. It's quite compact. And actually Andi showed me this. It has some tarnish, some patina, and I think it's it looks perfect like this because it's not too shiny. Some silver plated things have that shiny look. I think this is silver plated. It looks like that in my eyes, and it was £6.50. Oh, I actually found a mark on it. So it says EP on brass. So that's electroplated on brass. That means silver plated. So the base is brass, and then there's a layer of silver on top of that. Maybe I would have loved the brass more. What do you think? Another thing that I bought is this lovely cat. I think it's an antique Staffordshire cat, because I looked them up on Google, and I found a few very similar ones that are described as Staffordshire cats. I can't tell for sure because these pieces are not marked. You can just tell by looking at them. So you have to be an expert to be able to tell if they are actually old or just a reproduction. I think it is an old piece, and it was £10. I also bought this little wooden planter that was spotted by Andi as well, and this one was £3.50, something like that. £3.95, so £4, and I thought it was really lovely. And I don't know if I should list it in my shop or take it to my unit. It's small enough so I can list it in my shop and ship it, because it's not that large, it's not that heavy, and it looks sturdy enough, so I'm not afraid of it breaking in transit, so maybe I will list it. Then I bought this little rooster bottle, and this one is Ukrainian, and it's a decanter, and it's really nice, and it looks hand painted, and I just think it's a very fun piece. And how much was this one? I think it was £10 as well. No, it was £6. Yeah, that's why I bought it. It wasn't too expensive, and I thought it was special enough. Hold on, I found my glasses. This looks so cool, isn't it? How cool. Hello. Okay, let's continue with the haul. I also bought this horse made of brass. I'm not sure this will sell for a lot, but it wasn't too expensive, so I think I'm still able to make some profit on this. Horse, £7. I have my receipt here, so I'm looking, because I can't remember the prices. It's not too long after I met with Andi, it's actually the week after, but I'm very forgetful, especially if I bought many things on that day. So yeah, this one was £7, so I think I'll be able to sell it for about between 25 and 30 pounds. I also bought this pair of Staffordshire dogs. They look so old. Look how much wear they have to the paintwork, and some crazing and some cracks, which only adds to the charm when it comes to pieces this old. And there's a crack here as well. So I paid £18 for the pair, so I thought that was a really good price, because I sell this for about £100, something like that, depending on the size and condition. I expect to sell this for about £90 to £100, so yeah, I thought that was a really good deal. What do you think of them? And I also bought this dog from the same seller, and this one was £15. Because it's a little larger. Let me show you. It's larger than the white ones, and it's painted in this color, and it has like a different shape. And I think I'll be able to sell this one for about £60, maybe 50, because it has some folds. It has this little crack here, which looks like a manufacturing crack, a lot of crazing, a lot of wear, but the most notable one is here. Do you see a difference in the color of the paint? So this is actually a repair here. Whoever repaired it did an amazing job, because I didn't see it straight away. But yeah, it's still there, so that's something that I have to take into consideration when I will price it. And the last thing that I bought from this antique center is this gorgeous stool slash box, because it opens like this, and it has this lovely embroidery at the top. I need something like this for that stool that I need to upholster. So this is so nice. I like the handles and the color, and this is like a woven material. I don't know what this is, but it was £20, so I thought that was a really good price, and I will take it to one of my units. Obviously I won't list this one online, because it's just too large, and I'm afraid these two handles won't make it in one piece. But I think it will look really nice in one of my units. It's one of those pieces that draw attention and make you go inside and have a look. What do you think? And after we went to this antique center, we had some time to visit just one more charity shop where I found two pieces. One of them is this soap holder. It was £2. And I have a thing for cherubs. I like decor with cherubs, so I thought this was really nice and a good price as well. And this glass dish with lid, and this one was £1.50. This sell in my shop for about £18 to £20 depending on their size. So I thought £1.50 was a good deal, and I like colored glass. And pink glass is one of my favorites, and they sell quite well in my shop, so I thought I should buy this one as well. So this was my haul for you today. Please let me know what you think of these finds, if you have a favorite. The charity shops in Derby City Centre weren't that good, so I wish I knew that, but you never know when you go to a new place. So maybe if you knew, we would have gone to two antique centers instead, because you can find so much more at an antique center than at 6 or 7 charity shops. But we still managed to find some nice things at the charity shops as well. Did you see that magazine holder that Andi found? She paid £3 for that one, and it's worth so much more. I think it was over £100, 150, something like that, which is crazy. She has such a good eye. She spotted it straight away. And also at another one of the charity shops, I was looking at ceramics, and she spotted those two floral paintings, which were so good because I never find them in round frames. They are usually square, or if you're lucky, oval. But those were so nice, and that shop was like £2 everything, and they charged her £2 for the pair. So that was such a great find. I'm so happy that she found those. So I was mentioning at the beginning of the video that I was a little nervous about meeting her, because you know how it's like when you meet a new person. But we clicked, well, in my opinion, we clicked straight away. When you look at her videos, she gives you the impression of a very fun and kind person, and I can confirm that she is the same in person. I'm so glad and lucky that I met her. I've been thinking of this for months. She first let me know that she was going to come to the UK back in December, I think, or January, something like that. So I've been counting the months until June, and I didn't want to announce anything because I wasn't sure that it was going to happen. You know, that feeling when it's too good to be real, when it feels like, no, that can't be, it won't happen. But it happened, and I'm really happy about it. I know that most of you probably know her already, but if you don't know her channel, go have a look. I will link her channel down below, and I will link her video that she filmed with me down below as well, so that you can check that out. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't perfect because it was the first time for me to film while I was thrifting with another reseller. So when you're alone, you focus better on the things that you know that you need to film and you need to say. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it anyway. The things that I will decide to list on the website, I will try to list them by the time this video goes live on YouTube. So if you are interested in any of them, they should be linked in the description down below. And I will also put my website on the screen if that's easier for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and please consider subscribing to my channel if you like this kind of content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!